Hey, we're Paramore, and you're on Stern Music. The first time we came here, it was sort of like we were in a completely different world. It was a smaller tour, and I can't remember the place that we played. It was really cool. It was next to this little cafe, and I just remember that the venue fed us we had this huge table and this massive feast basically, and I don't know, it was really cool. The show wasn't that big, but it was really memorable. And now every time we come here, the shows get bigger, and we get to go sightseeing every now and then. I think the catacombs are probably my favorite thing to do here. We need to go back.
We tried to go last time, and they were closed due to people. What was it?
Vandalism.
Vandalism. Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, really bummed me out.
If I'm a bad person, you don't like me, well I guess I'll make my own way. It's a circle, a mean cycle, I can't excite you anymore.
It was incredible. We've been telling it. Basically, that show was one of our favorites from our European tour because we had a bunch of technical difficulties, which normally are really frustrating, but for some reason that night it was fun for a change, I think, because it just changed up things for us. And you kind of get, after you play the same songs every night, you get into patterns, and you start doing the same thing, and I think having things that threw us off was kind of fun because it made us think and it made us act different. And so yeah, it's one of, honestly, the most memorable shows of the whole tour, so we really loved it.
Where's your gavel, your jury, what's my offense this time? You're not a judge, but if you're gonna judge me, well sentence me to another life.
Man, I mean, I think almost any time we come to Europe, it's we don't get to come over here very often, especially Paris. We didn't come to Paris until after Riot was out, so it's still really new, and I feel like fans are just so stoked that you're finally there playing a show, and just it makes the energy completely different. Even though we're lucky to be a band that everywhere we go, kids are singing really loud. But when you come to these places that we don't get to visit very often, like Paris, it's always just really special. And our fans are they're so sweet and just I don't know, they're so easy to talk to, and most of them are our age, so it's kind of you're sort of just hanging out, It's good. It's a good feeling.
Ignorance says your new best friend. Ignorance says your new best friend.
That's my favorite thing about being on the road is, we've met so many people that have become really close friends of ours just because of music. So it's like I said, it's my favorite thing. The tour we were just on, we brought out You Me at 6, and that when we were here, we had You Me at 6 and Paper Route and Now Know Every Children. Those guys are all of our best friends. We love touring with them, and that's just 3 bands. We've been touring for 6 years, so we have 6 years of friendships that built up. That it's just it's an amazing life to live, where you go everywhere all over the world and play music, and you do it with people that you really love. Whether it's just the 5 of us and we're hanging out, or whether we bring tons of friends on tour.
Or if you play festivals and you just randomly see friends.
That's the best.
I think it's the coolest part, to just see your friends and get to hang out with your friends. And every time you see them, you're in a different state or country or whatever. It's awesome. It's cool.
And this is the best thing that could have happened. Any longer and I wouldn't have made it. It's not a war, no, it's not a rapture. I'm just a person, but you can't take it.
I have no idea.
We're not going to ask questions. We don't want to jinx it.
Yeah, we're just going to show up and have an awesome time. We got a call from our management, and it was hey, Green Day's asking about, you guys for direct support, and we just, no hesitation. It's just yes, we'll be there. So we're really psyched. We've never played a show that big, and we love opening for bands, especially ones that, are legends, people that we really look up to and can learn a lot from. So we're just stoked. I hope that I hope they don't think we're losers. I hope we have a good time and hang out, and I know the show's gonna rule, so.
The same tricks that once fooled me, they won't get you anywhere. I'm not the same kid from your memory. Well, now I can fend for myself.
The label is so awesome to be a part of. I think it's constantly evolving, which is a good thing. You know, I feel like it could have very easily gotten stuck in one place, you know, especially right around the time we signed. They were, you know, blowing up with bands like Fall Out Boy, and then shortly after Panic at the Disco got really popular, and it seemed to kind of all go in the same direction for a little while. And then over the past 2 years, they've been signing a couple different artists. Like we have our friends, a band called the Swellers, were signed to the label, where I kind of feel like that band brings the label back to its roots, you know, where it's more of a punk rock kind of feel, and it's just exciting to be a part of a label that cares about music. You know, I mean, obviously, like, they're popular, and I'm sure as a business it's a great thing to be popular, but when you go there and you hang out with the people there, they're just passionate about music, and it's awesome to be a part of that. But we got signed, just Janet heard our demos, and then he came and saw us play at like a little storage space that we were practicing at, and he liked what we were doing, and I think it was more of like, we'll give you a shot, and you can put out a record, and then it just really we just became part of the family.
Don't wanna hear your sad song, I want a bigger pain. When it's all this, I'm my fault, 'cause you know we're not the same. We're not the same. Oh, we're not the same.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't really know. Haley, it was the kind of thing where, like, you know, we'd never even heard of it, and Haley one day was like, hey guys, there are these really cool books, they're vampire love stories, and I love them, and they're making a movie, and let's be part of it. And we're all like, cool, you know, so like, we had never heard of it, so we wrote this song that we really loved, and well, we actually wrote 2 songs, and got on it, and it's just really cool for us to be part of a movie, like that was coming out in theaters, you know, and that was kind of just, it was huge for our band, and little did we know how much success that movie would see in our song. So it was an incredible experience. I think it, you know, I think it helped our band in a lot of ways, you know, but I think at the same time, you know, I think that song spoke for itself, and that's not the reason that we've seen like all of our success or anything. I just think it helped and it added to it. But it's just a really, really cool experience to be a part of that. It's an honor to have a lead single for such a popular movie.
Ignorance is your new best friend. Ignorance is your new best friend. Ignorance is your new best friend. Ignorance is your new best friend.
Hello! It's Paramore here. Well, 3 of us anyways.
Holla.
Holla.
Hello.
Saying what's up to all of our fans here in France. We thank you so much for always coming out to the shows, hanging out, and supporting us, and we can't wait to come back.
Love you.